Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 6 of the Movie Fanatics with Luke and Michael. It has been a 2-week long hiatus. So, what better way to bring it back, guys? We're not going to have too many topics to cover because
not a whole lot.
It's been a pretty slow week for news, but we got what we could gather. So,
yeah, not a whole lot of news had come out.
Which is unfortunate, because that's what's keeping the show going is the news. But you know what? We're here. We're back. We wanted to surprise you guys with another Movie Fanatics because we missed you guys. So, and of course, my co-host Michael is here. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Hopefully, I don't get too sore while doing this because I hit pretty hard at the gym today, so lots of I did some shoulder press and some chest press. Like,
nice.
Yeah, I hit pretty hard.
That's good.
But just pro tip for you guys: whenever you guys go to the gym for workout, start off easy. Do not go to weights right away because you will be sore.
You have to take it little by little.
Yep. Little by little. All right. As you can see, we've got a few comments in here. Judd's in the chat. What's going on? Happy to see you here.
Hello, Judd.
Ethan says, anticipation level for Captain America Brave New World.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm starting to really care less and less, honestly.
I'm seeing it Thursday night.
I'm planning to do that as well. So we're going to see. It's another double movie weekend for me since we got 2 movies coming out. We have Captain America, and then we also have Paddington in Peru, which I'm seeing Friday. And I'm very excited about that. You never know, though, dude. Those movies might actually be good for you. They're actually really good movies.
Yeah, I just never grew up with Paddington.
You don't have to enjoy those movies. Like, they're just that good. So, the Super Bowl sneak preview of the live-action How to Train Your Dragon makes the animated trilogy look like a joke. I wouldn't go that far. Let's just see how the film pans out first.
I only saw the first How to Train Your Dragon. I did not see any of the sequels. And I really love the first film.
And I think this live-action one looks really good.
It looks absolutely amazing.
But don't go as far as to say that it's going to make the animated trilogy look like a joke, because they're all great films, and it's only February. We're not getting it until June. So
there was 3 How to Train Your Dragons, right? So I'll have to watch. I like to rewatch the first film and then watch the second and third film.
Yeah, so yeah, Ethan, I'm just saying, man, don't go that far, okay? Because we haven't gotten it yet, and hell, maybe it actually might even be good.
We're getting that new trailer tomorrow.
Yep. We'll definitely discuss that next week in the recent trailers category.
Yep.
In my opinion, that movie is Have a Bad Day and Valentine's Day. I'm not sure exactly what. I don't know exactly what you mean there, buddy.
Joe, do you mean Captain America? Let us know in the chat.
I think it's probably what he means is Captain America, because we have Heart Eyes. That'd be a good Valentine's Day date.
Love Hurts.
I mean, I'd only say take your date to see it for Ki Huy Kwan. That's really it. He's really the only reason to really go see Love Hurts.
Which we will talk about. Love Hurts.
We'll talk about that if you guys can see. Right below Michael right here on his panel. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. But that's not what we're going to talk about yet. So let's go ahead and get started. Of course, like always, we start with weekend box office. And I know we're 2 weeks behind, but you know what? We're still going to do what we can, guys. So,
of course.
Let's go ahead and get to what we have here first tonight. If it will load. Okay. So, in first place, Dogman is still taking over, dude. That is quite impressive.
Don't
I
really
mean,
care.
I was sure it was going to make money, but I'm just impressed with how much money it's making now. That doesn't 758,000. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, 745.
Oh, that looks like, I think that's a domestic numbers.
Yes, domestic chart.
Huh. That doesn't look right.
I did the weekend chart.
Weekend chart. There you go. You hit the daily chart.
Technical difficulty, folks.
Epic fail.
Epic fail. Oh, no.
Well, let's see. What's up, Noah? Happy to see you, buddy.
And Noah,
but yeah,
we're using the numbers because shout out to Noah because this is what he uses. He uses this site.
Yep.
The numbers.
So in first place, Dog Man. I'm still surprised with all the money it's making. I knew it would make money, but I just wasn't sure how much it was going to make, and I'm impressed.
13 million.
13 million over the weekend. Total gross, it says 54 million. I am
doing good.
Very impressed.
I don't care to see the film though, but
I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really, really adorable. So yeah, I'm just surprised with how much money it's making, but we already know that Captain America is going to make it up to #1 this weekend.
It's going to dethrone Mr. Dogman.
Yeah, it's going to. And then in second place is Heart Eyes with $8 million for its gross. Yep, there we go. I'm pretty impressed with that one too.
I actually want to see this film.
I haven't had time to review it because time is just getting away from me. Like, I've wanted to talk about it, just like I said, time's gotten away from me. But I do essentially want to talk about it before the end of the month. And I know I'm not going to get enough views on it, but I don't care. I just want to talk about it. I really enjoyed Hard Eyes. Yeah, that's definitely one that I would say if you want to go on a Valentine's Day date to see a movie, I would choose that one. Love Hurts. We'll talk.
Comedy horror film, from what I heard.
It is a horror comedy, so
it's a slasher as well.
Definite slasher. I mean, it's pretty freaking gory. So, Love Hurts at 5.8 million, which is pretty disappointing with how it opened. I mean, the movie itself was disappointing as hell. So, but we'll talk more about that later. Mufasa the Lion King, I still do not know how this is in the top 5.
Back to Love Hurts, I feel like it's going to bomb.
Well, you can't really say it bombed, though, because it didn't really have that much high of a budget. So if it's like about $100 million, that's when I would be safe to say it would bomb. Like, Better Man had a budget of $110 million, and it bombed like a son of a bitch.
That did.
It bombed hard. So, but I don't know how Mufasa is in the top 5 still. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Companion is still kicking in the top 5. Let's freaking go. That's a great film.
Love it. Loved it.
One of Them Days, which already landed on digital, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm gonna be watching it here pretty soon since it now landed on digital. So thank you, Sony. Becoming Led Zeppelin, $2 million. Flight Risk. Y'all need a pilot.
Y'all need a pilot.
At least I can joke about that movie. Oh my god, it's so bad though. It's so bad.
I should have put that in the chat yesterday when Jason ended up saying, "Oh, have a contest," and then one person's got to watch a bad film. I should have put in Flight Risk as well.
That was actually the one I was going to do. Was Flight Risk.
I haven't seen the film, and probably when it comes on streaming, I'll probably watch it just to see how bad it is.
Oh, it is bad. It is bad.
So I could
but again, Mark Wahlberg kept it afloat though with his over-the-top performance.
So I could joke around and say, y'all need a pilot.
Y'all need a pilot. Oh my god.
Somebody should say that on Family Feud if there's a question about that, and just say pilot.
Y'all need a pilot.
And Steve Parr would be like, "What?"
Dude, you and I got to go on Family Feud though, bro. Like, like as teammates, dude. We got to do
me
that.
Me and Luke have been binging Family Feud clips, absolutely hilarious clips.
Yeah, I'll have to show you a couple more after the stream because I think I found a couple more that are fucking hilarious. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 still kicking. Moana 2 made over $1 billion. We talked about that on the last episode. Crazy, but that's awesome. I'm still here in the Brutalist, and Wicked, and A Complete Unknown, a few Best Picture nominees, making money. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Still making money.
And Parasite. There we go. Parasite made a little bit of money in the theaters. I think it had a little re-release weekend because of I think it's either for Oscar week or it's for a build up for Mickey 17.
Which I am looking forward to that film.
I mean, it's literally from the same director as Parasite, so. And yes, Parasite is a Best Picture winner, and that movie got everybody talking after it won Best Picture. So, let's see. Presence, Wolfman, Nosferatu. Yeah, we still got, and Nickel Boys. I just got that digitally. I'm going to be watching that here pretty soon. And then also next week, I will be able to watch The Brutalist. So I can continue on my Oscar movie kick so I can get all the Best Picture nominees done.
September 5.
I did watch September 5 last week. Fantastic movie.
Craven the Hunter.
Fucking rhino. What the fuck was that? Like,
I like how when we always do that, you're like, fucking rhino. That always gets me going.
Yeah, but also to steal the joke from Michael Entity, what was with that lady that made magic water that gives people the same powers that Rob Schneider had in The Animal? I mean, he's not wrong. Literally gives you the same powers that Rob Schneider had in The Animal.
And I like The Animal. It's a guilty pleasure for me.
It's so stupid, but so funny.
Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. At least I could watch it, though. I don't hate it.
Whatever. But yeah,
Conclave.
A couple other Best Picture nominees also with Conclave and The Substance. Only got after Nickel Boys and the Brutalist, I'll have one more to tackle for the Best Picture category, which is I'm Still Here, which I'm very excited to finally check out. I've heard it's really good but very depressing, so we'll see. Yeah, other than that, there's really not that much else to cover here. With
not much else.
But yeah, I'm still surprised that Dogman is still making its money's worth.
Still going. But Captain America's going to be throwing it this upcoming weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, especially with its the news that we've been getting for its tracking, so.
And I heard the early reviews are going to be released tonight. I think Noah said that in a group chat.
He also just said it right here.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, you can't really say it's bad until you see it. So, well, it's the same thing. You can't really say that a franchise or a movie is not. You can't really say that it's not for you unless you watch it to see what you think.
What you think about it? Yep.
Mission Impossible. What? That's on you there, buddy. Just give those movies a try. I promise.
Those three. I'm just not a fan.
You haven't even seen the first one.
I've seen the trailers though, but
they're better than you think, though, dude. I promise. I promise you that.
My judge said no was right.
Yep. All right, so let's go into our next topic. We're going to take a look at some first reactions this time around. And what are those first reactions, you may ask? Well, The Monkey had first reactions come out last week. Sorry. Allergies.
It's almost that time.
So The Monkey has had first reactions come out last week. And the Tomato Meter reveal on Instagram debuted at a 91%. But let's go to Rotten Tomatoes and take a look at some of the these reviews for The Monkey to see what people are thinking.
Yeah, and I just seen the trailer to this when I went and saw Love Hurts last week, and I was really intrigued by the trailer.
Dude, that's why I told you to watch the trailer. You actually might be won over. And what do you know? I was right. So let's take a look here. So let's go back up. Currently at 90%. Also, that image that they have in the corner there, that's fucking creepy as hell.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. But I know it's supposed to have its one night screening tomorrow in certain theaters, but unfortunately mine is not one of them. I wanted it to be though.
Of course.
If it was mine though, I would have went and saw it right away.
Thankfully my theater, my Alamo Draft House did it for Companion.
Yeah, you're lucky for that. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these reviews here.
Oh, just to promote this, Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary special live this Sunday, which I am looking forward to.
Here we go.
And they add a whole bunch of stars for the show. It's gonna be 3 hours, so it's gonna be a fun 3 hours. So I don't know if
you're right. Man, I don't know. We'll see.
A little promotion for that if you're fans of SNL like me and Luke.
Yep. All right, let's take a look. So from Chris. Oh yeah, from Christy Puchko. It's a vicious and hysterical spectacle of blood and brain matter that'll make you laugh, gasp, gag, and even think.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be interesting. I mean, I knew it was going to be really gory, especially seeing the trailer.
We got another Terrifier 3 here.
I don't think this will be as disgustingly gory, you know? Like the Terrifier movies are nasty when it comes to gore, but this one I think will be kind of played for more comedic effect, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. Osgood Perkins has officially lost his mind in the best way possible, delivering the best Stephen King adaptation in decades. And that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, because most of Stephen King's films, they aren't that great though. But you have some good ones like Stand By Me,
The Shining,
which is based on a book that he wrote called The Body.
Yep. The Shining.
The Shining. Misery.
So I gotta go Silver Bullet. I love Silver Bullet.
Which I have not seen Misery or Silver Bullet.
But those are great movies. Some of the best Stephen King adaptations. But then we get films like the remake of Firestarter. We get the remake of Children of the Corn.
Sleepwalkers, where
but Sleepwalkers is actually funny.
But
that movie's actually funny bad.
I haven't seen the film, but I've seen clips. I'm like, man, this is bad. You have the cop with the toy in the car. He's like to the cat, get the bad guy, get the bad guy. I'm like,
that's funny.
What is this?
That's funny. And then you get the famous quote of "Cop kebab." That is just gold. But then like I said, we also get films like Firestarter remake, the remake of Children of the Corn, and what else? I think of another one. Cell. We get movies like that. Oh
my god. Dreamcatcher.
I've never seen Dreamcatcher, but I've actually heard it's pretty solid.
I heard pretty mixed things about it.
I was trying to think of other really bad or good Stephen King movies.
Stephen
Oh,
King's
The Dead Zone. The Dead Zone's one of my favorite Stephen King
The
adaptations.
Dead Zone I have, but I've never watched it.
Great film with Christopher Walken, or should I say Christopher Walken?
It's on my watch list because I've seen the trailer to it. It looks very interesting. I have the Scream Factory release of it
Which I need to buy for myself
on Blu-ray. It's out on 4K as well.
Yeah, I need to buy that for myself.
I have a sense you'll probably go with the 4K.
Maybe the Blu-ray, because I actually like the Blu-ray cover better. So, oh, It. Thank you, Judd. It.
I said it before.
I didn't hear you say it though for some reason.
But yeah, I haven't seen the original Stephen King's It or the new one.
I'll just tell you, Bill Skarsgård plays it better than Tim Curry does.
Yeah.
I promise. I promise you, like, Bill Skarsgård is actually fucking creepy as Pennywise. So,
I just want to show how that Stephen King's The Dead Zone cover looks. Look at this cover. You can zoom in.
Yeah, look at that. That is a beauty.
Yeah. If you could zoom in on that, Luke, put a full screen. Look at this.
You paid $30 for that at Book Off?
Yeah.
Wow.
Book Off, they're a little expensive with some titles. And then as you take out the disc, you have the original poster to it.
Yep.
Put that in. Look at that. You have the original poster to it. So it's a reversible cover. You have this cover, or you can have the original poster for cover to it for your cover.
That's something that Scream Factory used to be great at. So
it has good features though. It's got a new scan from the original negative, new interview with Brooke Adams, new commentary from the director of photography, Mark Irwin. It has memories of the Dead Zone, the look of the Dead Zone, visions of the Dead Zone, the politics of the Dead Zone, and the trailer. So pretty good features. But I will eventually get around to watching this.
definitely should.
We have Lupe Rodriguez review here. It says it isn't the scariest horror film, but it's a widely entertaining one. Its mix of gruesome kills, eerie suspense, and dark comedy makes it a perfect movie for audiences who love the thrill of watching horror with a crowd.
Score of a B.
B.
And then Jeremy Mathai.
Yeah.
The disappointing series of missed opportunities might have you wishing that Perkins had stuck to his proven strengths.
So it's a negative review.
With a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
So, let's look at Catherine McLaughlin. A Blood and Guts work of art with a personal edge that acknowledges how close the world is to its apocalyptic calamity. Interesting to say the least. That's a 4 out of 5.
Doug Jameson says a blood-drenched blast from start to finish. 4 out of 5.
See, don't expect the true Tara Perkins, Long Legs, or King's source story. Do expect plentiful gags to make you gag. The best scenes are here for a gory glory. Wow.
A lot of good reviews.
Couple negative because there's gonna be some haters out there.
Yeah. Matt Denial says it's morbidly hilarious, high energy, and smothered in an avalanche of gore. Take what you know about Oz Perkins filmmaking and set those signatures ablaze.
Yep.
which I have yet to watch Long Legs of his.
Yeah, I think I would definitely morely recommend Long Legs out of his filmography. Like, I don't know if you're like, I don't know if I'd really recommend to you The Black Coat's Daughter, because it is a real slow burn. Like it is really slow. So
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
But yeah, there's some really good reviews right here that we've covered. So
Emma Kylie says The Monkey is prime evidence that Perkins is one of the rare horror directors who can strike a sublime balance between comedy, suspense, and a type of gore and nastiness that has been missing from mainstream horror for years.
There we go.
There you go. Some good reviews, early reviews of The Monkey, some negative. So it looks like majority of the critics really enjoyed it.
Which I'm very happy about. I mean, you got to let Oz Perkins cook. Like, that man knows what he's doing. And I mean, I figured from the trailers it was going to be very gory. Like when they opened that body bag, like did you see that part in the trailer when they opened the body bag and it's like a crushed person?
Yeah.
Nasty.
Crazy.
That is nasty as fuck, dude. Like, I think that they cut away from some of the kills in the trailer mainly because they want to save that as a surprise for the movie with actually like how they represent it. So
and I like that. Some trailers
like distinctly the shotgun kill and the pool kill.
Some trailers need to do that.
Trailers should not just give away the kills right away. Mm-hmm. Like, save them for the film. Like, give us the context of what's going to happen and then show us the whole shock value later on. But we already know with the pool kill what's going to happen. The girl's going to get electrocuted. But oh boy, see what happens. But are you guys looking forward to The Monkey? Please let us know down in the comments below. All I gotta say, I am. All right, let's talk about some recent trailers that are not the Super Bowl trailers, because we'll talk about the Super Bowl trailers here in a little bit. So we got a trailer for a new A24 film earlier today called Friendship, starring Paul Rudd.
I did not watch it yet.
Motherfucker. This motherfucker. This guy pitched it to me and he didn't even watch it. Wow.
I just got tied up with some other stuff.
Yeah, of course you did. But yeah, I thought that was a really good trailer. I mean, I love A24, so pretty much anything that they do, I'm pretty much in for. Then this one that I got in front of Love Hurts, which is Drop, starring Megan Faye. I think that's how you pronounce her name, from The White Lotus.
Megan Faye, probably.
Yeah. So basically, it's directed by the guy that did Happy Death Day and Freaky, Christopher Landon. And basically, this girl is going on a date, and her son is left home with this nanny. And this burglar breaks into their house, and the one request from the burglar to her is to kill her date. Otherwise, she'll never see her son again. And I'm like, yo, this is dope.
I still have yet to watch the trailer for it. I'll check it out.
But it's Blumhouse though, so they'll give it away.
Oh, of course.
But it says it's Christopher Landon. Like, I have trust in Christopher Landon. And also last week we got the teaser for Megan 2.0, which looks awesome from what they showed of a teaser.
The first film, I've heard good things about it.
It's definitely stupid at parts. Like, it's definitely stupid. But I mean, you gotta acknowledge that, like, when you watch it though. Like it's gonna be stupid.
Should we talk about the Super Bowl teaser, or we'll just save it for when we go back.
We're saving it for the Super Bowl stuff
Because
because that's why I gave it. That's why I gave that a separate category.
okay,
So, but yeah, let's see.
I did see the trailer for Hurry Up Tomorrow, which it stars
I
The
keep
Weeknd
forgetting to watch that trailer.
and Jenna Ortega. I got it in front of Love Hurts, and I'm really interested in checking it out. Of course,
All right.
it's going to be based. The title is based off of The Weeknd's new album. It's going to be called Hurry Up Tomorrow.
There we go.
So the album is already released, and the film is coming out in May. Of course, it's going to be distributed by Lionsgate, so you can already tell probably going to be a bomb. But I have a sense that it's going to do well because The Weeknd has a lot of fans.
Yeah, and then the fans hear that he has a movie coming out, so you can definitely tell where that's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right, and it has a budget of $20 million.
yeah, so we'll see.
Might do well for Lionsgate because they had a terrible year last year.
Well, because they kept making a bit more like higher budget movies, and they kept bombing like hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like Borderlands had like a budget of like $100 million, I think, and that bombed.
The Crow.
The Crow had like a budget of $50 million, and that bombed like a son of a bitch. So, but yeah, I don't think there's really much anything new in regards to other trailers, not counting the Super Bowl ones.
Mm-hmm.
But is there any other recent trailers that you guys have seen? Let us know down in the comments. All right, next. I'm on a little bit of a Better Man high right now, so let's talk about its physical release announcement. Because
now you watched the film.
I did.
And what
I did. I absolutely loved it. It's probably you guys should not be surprised right now since I'm really getting into Robbie Williams' music. But what that film does better than most recent musical biopics is actually telling his story. Like, not just being like, okay, here's the best things about their life. Now stop crying about it. Like, it's actually telling his story. Ups and downs and everything. And so yeah, on Blu-ray.com right here, we have a physical release announcement for Better Man, which is supposedly being released in May of this year under a Paramount Presents line. Now, when we heard this news, this was interesting. So
now I have a little like
you can keep going. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, I have like one issue with this, with it being in the Paramount Presents line. I'm like, does the film really need a Paramount Presents line for it? Because Paramount did the Paramount Presents line for their classic films. Like, we have The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy and a few others. The Greatest Show on Earth. They did all that for their classic films, and they gave it, good special features for it. But Better Man, I'm like, it just came out. You wouldn't consider it classic, now. But
I pointed this out to Michael earlier before we started the stream. I think putting it under this line will probably help this movie because it failed at the box office, and of course, not a lot of people know who Robbie Williams is. But I think putting it under this line, it will actually help this movie get some more recognition. So I think it makes sense why they put it under this line, because if the film was buried by the studio, so they were like, you know what? Let's go ahead and fix our mistake. Let's put it under a Paramount Presents line and have more people recognize the movie.
And Paramount knew it was going to bomb.
Because they pulled it from over 1,000 theaters the week it was supposed to be released wide to the public. So,
and plus, it doesn't have a whole lot of special features, though.
It might I mean,
We only have a making of, the visual effects, and that's it.
you never know. I think they might be adding it. They might be adding more to it here later on.
Yeah, it's coming out on May 13th on 4K.
And I cannot wait to own that in my collection.
I will buy it and check it out.
Yeah. Because Better Man just landed on digital for you guys today. So if you guys missed Better Man, which I'm assuming a lot of you did, it's on digital now. Please check it out. It's a great movie. And also, good luck getting some of those songs. Good luck getting some of those songs out of your head, because holy hell! Oh man,
May comes out on 4K to watch it.
Yeah, because there's quite a few songs that are still even stuck in my head right now from Robbie Williams. Like, I listen to him a lot, like when I'm at the gym. Pure workout motivator.
And this is the cover for it,
which is a really nice looking cover right there. But to be fair, this little still that they have here is actually taken from close to the end of the movie. But I'm not going to complain whatsoever, because that is a great shot.
Definitely.
That is a great shot right there. But I kind of wish it was to be completely honest, I kind of wish it was the one that they had on the trailer thumbnail for the movie on YouTube. Like, let me see. Or I know it has one of these layouts on Letterboxd. Talk about this one right here.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah. But again, I'm not complaining with the still that they got, obviously, because it's a really nice picture right there. So, but yeah, how do you guys feel about this? About Better Man getting a physical release for under the Paramount Presents line? Let us know in the comments below.
And Luke on Letterboxd rated it 5 out of 5.
It's deserved.
Honestly,
incredible. It's deserved. In my opinion, honestly, it's deserved.
So there you go. Take it from him. It's an incredible film.
Please do so. And look, even if you may not know, even if you have no clue who Robbie Williams is, you'll be happy you gave it a go. Like, take in word from my buddy Sully Streams. So,
and when I watch it, probably I'll rate it a 5 out of 5.
But when you do watch it, though, just temper your expectations. Like, don't go in with thinking like this is gonna be the greatest movie on the planet. Like, no. Don't think that, because if you think that, I'm not trying to set like high and unrealistic expectations for people. Even if I call a film a masterpiece right away, that's just how I view the film.
Like, even when I saw the trailer, I'm like, all right, I know this is going to be good, but I'm not considering it's going to be a masterpiece. Like, even when I saw the Wicked trailer, I'm like, oh, this is good. But then when I watched the film, I'm like, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah. So, like, I was trying to think of another one for me. Fuck. I'm trying to think. Nosferatu. Like, I knew it was gonna be good, and then I walked out. I was like, that was a masterpiece. Like, and I've seen it 4 times now, so I am officially able to call it a masterpiece.
Kind of pregnant. The worst masterpiece.
That's a disaster piece.
Disaster piece.
That's what it is. It's a disaster piece.
Yeah.
But yeah. But anyways, let us know what you think of the Better Man physical release announcement down in the comments below.
Will you be buying it in May?
Yes, please let us know that. All right. Let's talk about Love Hurts. So, basic plot of this movie, Ke Huy Quan plays as Marvin Gable, a realtor who was drawn back to his past because of Rose, played by Ariana DeBose. And basically they have to take his brother down.
Yeah. And
Judging from the trailers of this movie should have been awesome.
I agree.
But what do? They shove in 3 different subplots that did not need to be in the movie.
And you could tell that the film had studio interference.
Well, not really that. I think it was just heavily cut down in the editing room. Like,
I think when it comes out on 4K, we're gonna get those scenes probably as a special feature, or they're gonna add them back in and make a extended version.
I really think that they should make an extended version because of the fact that there is a lot missing from this movie. Like, mainly, namely, the backstory between Ki Huy Kwan and his brother, and also the relationship between Ariana DeBose and Ki Huy Kwan. Like that I could definitely tell you those 2 aspects were missing from that movie.
Yeah. I thought Ariana DeBose did fine here, but I liked her better in Craven as Calypso because I felt like in that film her character was very interesting.
But I actually 1,000% disagree because in Craven the Hunter, she was just walking through a paycheck, but with this film, she looked like she was having the time of her life shooting this. So,
I mean, I like the Ki Huy Kwan in it. It's great to see him. He's making a comeback. From Everything, Everywhere, All at Once to Loki season 2.
Yep, and then but he is the reason to see this movie.
Yeah, he's
obviously the biggest positive of this film is Ki Huy Kwan. Like, he is easily one of the, like, honestly the best aspect about this film. Also, besides the action sequences, action sequences I actually thought were really fun.
And his character is very enjoyable. Nice guy, trying to sell people houses. And Sean Astin is one of his bosses that he gives a award to, and it was a little mini Goonies reunion with them 2 on screen, which I really liked.
Yeah, I love that. But this was something I actually did kind of like about the film when it started. It literally, like, 5 minutes in, it's just like kicks right into high gear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was cool, but like I said, the thing that was missing from this film was the build-up. Like, actually giving us the backstory, like, between Marvin and his brother.
Yeah,
and why Marvin wanted out of it and why he decided to let Rose go and choose this life.
Yeah. But Daniel Wu, I thought, he did good as Knuckles. I liked his lair where it was just, in a video store. It had all the Kung Fu martial arts VHSs. I thought that was a bit of nostalgia there.
That was cool. I mean, the throwdown down in that store was really solid. Like, but also I thought the camera work was actually really good too. Like, with those action sequences, it was not poorly filmed.
Good. There was no shaky cam.
It was shaky though. I will tell you that there were points where it got a little too shaky, but
a little bit. Like, it wasn't like that.
And it wasn't also like multiple cuts, like going.
Yeah.
Like someone's about to have a fucking aneurysm.
Because if it was like that, I wouldn't have liked it.
Like, that's something I think a lot of action movies are actually doing better nowadays, is actually morally, like, being less reliant on cuts. It's better with like shaky cam is better than multiple cuts, because doing multiple cuts is the laziest way of filming an action sequence. Like, it's lazy. But with shaky cam, you can tell that the action sequence is still going on.
Yeah.
So, and has some really, not just also the camera shots, but the angles with where they get the shots. specifically the one in the kitchen fight, like when Ki Hui Kwan um takes the hose faucet, wraps it around the guy's arm, and then kicks him, and then just kicks him right in the belly.
Yeah, I liked Marshawn Lynch in that one scene where
I love that. I thought a has-been killer like yourself would be scarier.
Where he ends up sacking Kiwi Kwan through the wall in the house. He was like,
they freaking put him in a fridge though, for crying out loud.
He goes, beast mode.
Are you talking about that other guy? Like,
no, Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, no. Like, I knew you were talking about Marshawn Lynch when he said beast mode, but he tackled a different guy that wasn't Ki Hui Kwan.
Oh, I thought it was Ki Hui Kwan though.
No, he tackled the guy. He tackled the guy that Ki Hui Kwan fought in the first like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he tackled Raven.
Yeah, the guy that
Mustafa Shakir is his name, who is the knife assassin.
Yeah, that's the guy he fights in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
That's who.
That was a good fight scene too. Like,
yeah, and Raven was an interesting character. You know, with the with the knives. You know, you had the long two blades.
Yeah, literally coming out of his shirt like this, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. The film has a lot of great ideas. It's just
there was too many stories going on.
There was too much going on to a point where it's just like, I don't know if I'm vibing with this. But there were some moments where I did laugh. Like, I'll give it that. There were moments I laughed. But this is absolutely going to end up on my most disappointing films of the year list, because I was really let down by this movie.
Well, I enjoyed the film. I thought it was fun. I wouldn't call it a good film by any means.
I'm not calling it a good movie either. I would say at best it's okay.
Yeah, but me and my friend, we had fun with it and we enjoyed it.
Yeah. So to give it a grade,
if it wasn't for Kiwi Kwan being in this film would have been very mid for me.
It would have been. It honestly probably would have been worse. Honestly, but to give it a grade, I of course we both did reviews on on both of our channels. I gave this film a C+ in my initial review, and I'm going to stick with that grade. It's not good. It's not awful. It's okay.
I give it a B.
Yeah, like it's not a good movie, but
not a good movie.
Like it's a film I can say I will watch again, and I won't feel tortured watching it. Like, I'll actually have some fun.
Yeah, for Kiwi Kwan's performance.
Yes, and also to see some awesome action sequences. But if you want to have a lot more fun watching this, just watch the trailer.
And the movie is only an hour and 24 minutes.
And so, because also to be fair, the trailer pretty much showed the whole movie. So,
like, when I saw like the runtime of the film, I'm like, oh, that can't be good.
I was concerned with that too, but oh well, man. The film was fine. Like, I wasn't offended by it like some people were. Like some people like really took offense to this movie.
Really?
Calling it like one of the worst movies of the year, even calling it the worst movie of the year, and I'm like, it's not that bad.
We didn't even get through the year. We didn't even get through, the year already. It's only February, folks.
But we still at least had a solid January, so
like calling it the worst movie so far, you got to get through the year to say, what other movies are going to be bad or, good.
There was no way this is going to end up on my worst of the year list. Like it will for some people.
It won't be on my top 10.
It won't even be in my top 10 best either.
It would be in my honorable mentions.
It's not that good. Like, let me be clear about that, everybody. It's not that good. Like, it's not good enough to mention on like an honorable mentions list for a best movies of the year. It was fine.
It was fine for what it was.
Like, I would honestly watch it again, but absolutely not in theaters. Not in theaters. Like,
it's a turn off your brain type film.
Yes, it definitely is. But yeah, we didn't want to get too heavy into spoilers because it's the movie literally came out last weekend, so if you guys want to go see it, do so. Like, I'm not stopping you guys, but like I said, Ki Hui Kwan is the reason to go watch it in theaters.
Yeah. But I said in my review, just watch this film when it comes on stream. It's not a film you have to rush out to the theater to see.
If you have a coupon or something like that that you'd like to spend and you don't have to pay your own money, do it. But my suggestion for you guys, if you're looking for a movie before you see Captain America or Paddington, just go see Hard Eyes, or go see Companion. Go see one of those two. You'll have a better time.
Yeah, support Companion.
Yep. So, what did you guys think of Love Hurts? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys hate it? Do you guys think it was okay, like we both did? Let us know in the comments below, and we will get to you. And now let's get into our final topic of the night before we get off. Well, let's get into our next topic, I should say. God, I can't talk. The Super Bowl trailers. This was the biggest one, so that's the reason why I saved this one for a little later. We got a lot of trailers. Well, not really.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot, but still got quite a bit, that more than I expected. We got a funny bit with Lilo and Stitch, where basically Stitch was running across the football field.
That literally
that was amazing.
That's probably one of the best Super Bowl ads for this year.
I had to, and also when I was at the gym though, I literally had to catch up on it, so that way we could talk about this. But yeah, that was a great little ad right there for the Super Bowl.
I have not seen the animated film, but
I'll tell you, but they got Stitch down perfectly. So, like, the live action Stitch pretty much looks exactly like the one in the animated movie. So
they have done good. I mean, I know what Stitch looks like from like the pictures from the animated film, and they absolutely did their work.
They definitely did.
Disney didn't half-ass his look.
They didn't go the ugly Sonic route, so there you go. If you can see one of them in the thumbnail here, we also got a little spot for F1.
Not a whole lot was revealed.
Which I'm glad there wasn't a lot revealed.
I'm glad,
because that's what more trailers need to do now, is not reveal a whole lot instead of showing the whole movie.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the film.
A race car film from the director of Top Gun Maverick, starring Brad Pitt. I am in, baby.
I'm in. And it's based off the video game.
Was it really based off of a video game?
There was an F1 game.
I think it was. I don't know if there was a story like revolved around this.
Yeah, there's like an F1 game. I don't know if it's tied to that.
Probably not. But I never really thought that F1 would really be a video game movie.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not based on the games.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say.
Because I saw like a game that said F1. I'm like, oh, is this based off a video game?
No, it's not based on a video game, but I tend to think with a film like this that Sony would produce it, because yeah, I know it's Warner Brothers, but what I was saying with Sony was because they produced Gran Turismo, and that was like, and like that movie got a lot of people talking,
and I really enjoyed that film.
Yeah, and so that's why I kind of thought that Sony would produce this. Like when I looked at the poster, when I saw Brad Pitt on it, and it was called F1, I was like, this sounds like something that Sony would do.
Yeah, and
I'm not saying that in a bad way, because I love Gran Turismo.
It's very underrated.
Honestly, yes,
and
but
it's based on a true story though, which is good.
It's like a true story movie first, a sports biopic second, and then a video game movie third. Because it is based off of the Gran Turismo video games, also that were released on PlayStation. But yeah, F1. I cannot wait for F1. That looks really good. Looks like they really did a good job on doing realistic racing sequences, which is awesome. because I mean, like I said, this is from the director of Top Gun Maverick, and all like the fighter jet sequences in that film are not green screen; they're all real.
Yeah.
So it looks like Joseph Kosinski is really bringing this one up a notch here with a racing car movie. We also, I'm trying to remember what else we got. We got a little spot for How to Train Your Dragon, which looks really good.
Amazing. We're getting the trailer tomorrow. The new
Can't
trailer.
wait to see that.
It's gonna look good on the big screen.
Oh, it will for sure. Like, there's no question about that.
And hopefully this don't lead to DreamWorks doing live action stuff of more of their animated property.
I don't want them to do that either.
Because we mentioned that one time. Like, oh, can you imagine if DreamWorks did a Megamind live action?
Yeah, like, could you imagine they did a live action Ruby Gilman Teenage Kraken? Like, could you imagine them doing that? Like, how could you do Krakens in live action?
But DreamWorks will be smart. They won't follow Disney's way of doing live action films of their animated properties.
And plus, you can't do the wild robot in live action because you'd be using photorealistic animals, and photorealistic animals do not emote.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you can't do the wild robot in live action. And like I said, you can't do Ruby Gilman in live action because it's a Kraken, man. You can't do that.
Trolls in live action. Can you imagine that?
What the? It would just be the toys.
Yeah.
It would be the toys. That's literally what it would be.
And throwing like a human character in it.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But yeah, we got that one. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Fuck yes, I cannot wait. Let's see what else. We did get the second trailer for Thunderbolts,
which I'm looking forward to.
I'm starting to get a little bit more excited now after that second trailer because it didn't show as much as the first trailer did or the first teaser, because that first teaser showed way too much. We didn't get like too much new footage out of Thunderbolts,
which is a good thing.
And yeah, that's something I'm very, very happy about, that we didn't get too much new footage, because I hate when they do that. Like, they show a lot more new footage in another trailer just so that way people cannot go see it.
Yeah.
Because if they show like all the footage in the trailers, it's like, then that you're basically signifying that you don't want people to go see your movie. So, but like I said, that teaser showed way too much, but this new trailer, it didn't show a lot. So that I was very happy about. So
we got a little snippet of the villain in the teaser, the trailer for this.
Yeah, and again, I'm getting a bit more excited now that
which is gonna be Sentry.
Sentry? Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm getting a bit more excited now after seeing that. We got a little spot for Jurassic World Rebirth, which it's pretty much the same footage that we saw in the trailer, so it's nothing new. Somehow my excitement dwindled, like, after seeing that trailer, because I was so excited when it was Gareth Edwards being attached to it, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, my excitement for that film has dwindled.
It's probably going to be the same like Fallen Kingdom, Dominion.
It looks about the same as like Jurassic World. Like,
I still get to see Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. I enjoyed the first Jurassic World.
Yeah. Let's see. We got one for trying to see what other ones. We got one for Smurfs, which looks horrendous.
Did not see that one.
The animation on that looks awful. Like, I don't know what they're thinking with that. That looks really bad.
You would take the live action films over.
As of right now, yes. But who knows? Maybe I could eat my words on it. And then we got a little
the animation film is missing Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah. And then we also got a little spot for Novocaine, which I'm very excited about. And
that was the first one I saw for the game.
There we go. But then I can already tell you that film is definitely going to be very R-rated.
Yeah. The second Jack Quaid film of this year.
After Companion. I mean, come on now, dude. If this part doesn't signify why it's rated R, then I don't know what will. He freaking takes some like tongue looking things that they look like something that you would find that you would have at the dentist. And he pulls out a bullet out of his arm with blood on it.
It was bad. That was badass.
He's like, "Hey, there we go." And he freaking gets an arrow shot in his leg. And he doesn't feel it. And I thought it was kind of funny though, like how Amber Midthunder was like, "You're a superhero," and I'm like, basically, if you can't feel pain, she's not wrong.
Only he's missing the cape.
Not all heroes wear capes, there, Michael. I mean, I'm not lying about that. But yeah, we got some good ones for the Super Bowl. Not as many as I was hoping, because there was a lot more that I was actually kind of hoping that we would get. Like,
I wish we would get a Superman TV spot, but they did something during the Puppy Bowl.
There we go. Yeah, which was pretty cool.
I wish that we got a Superman spot for it, because it will build more hype for the film. I
was trying to think of what else that they should have. They should have given us another spot for Mickey 17.
I think we got another.
No, we didn't. We didn't get one for the game.
Oh, wow.
We didn't get one, and I think that was kind of a mistake. We actually should have gotten a Mickey 17 spot.
A Snow White spot. They could have done.
Could have done that. Could have done one for A Working Man with Jason Statham.
Yeah, like from the previous years, there were a lot more ads. There were a lot more movie ads than this year.
Because a couple of them that were rumored to be at the Super Bowl dropped beforehand. Like the Fantastic Four dropped beforehand, Jurassic World dropped, and then Final Destination dropped. Like those were rumored to be at the Super Bowl. But then they just dropped before that. And then I was just like, how about actually get fans more excited and actually put them during the Super Bowl?
Exactly. That was a missed call.
Oh yeah, cost. Yeah.
Because then nobody's gonna care.
But still, at least more people are actually getting a bit more excited though with some of those movies. Namely,
Fans of Something says, any new Happy Gilmore 2 spots during the Super Bowl? No,
we didn't get anything of that, unfortunately. I kind of wish we did though, but I don't know. It's a Netflix movie, so I kind of figured that they're not going to do it.
And I don't think they finished filming the movie.
They gave us a little teaser on the new year, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't suck.
I haven't even seen the original Happy Gilmore, so
that's my personal favorite on Adam Sandler comedy is Happy Gilmore. Like that movie fucking cracks me up.
Mine's Billy Madison.
Like, you're gonna die, clown.
The only thing I like in that film is when he fights Bob Barker. Right?
Trust me, the rest of the film is hilarious.
And then you got Joe Flaherty going, jackass.
You suck, you jackass. Jackass. Hit the ball there, jackass. Yeah, we got quite a bit for the Super Bowl, but not as much as I hoped we would get.
Can you imagine that? He said, in half
yes, that's gonna be fun.
And then after he gets punched, Drew Carey's gonna do his signature laugh.
I thought you were gonna say he was gonna do what Bob Barker did, like grab him by the throat, punch him in the stomach a couple times, and then punch him in the face. Go, I think you've had enough. Happy gets back up. No, kick in the face. And then, now you've had enough. Bitch. That fight was that's the best scene in the whole movie was the fight between Happy and Bob Barker.
Wrong, bitch.
The price is wrong, bitch. Oh God. God damn it, Eddie. Now you're making me want to rewatch Happy Gilmore.
And then in that scene, Adam Sandler goes to Bob Barker. He's like, "Oh, it's good to be playing with you, the host of Let's Make a Deal." And he goes, Bob Barker goes, "Is the price is right, Happy?"
There we go. But oh God. But what did you guys think of some of the Super Bowl trailers? Please let us know down in the comments below. Let's go ahead and move on to our final topic of the night. Of course, you guys already know. Recent physical media
pickups.
Of course. My favorite.
I'll let Luke go first.
Dude, you're my co-host. You go first.
All right. But,
the host doesn't always have to go first.
Yeah, I know. I say it because it's his channel.
Wow. Well, how courteous of you.
and it's rightfully so. But got Jekyll and Hyde together again. Very fun film from the 80s. Absolutely hilarious. Very underrated. But, it's the Jekyll and Hyde story, but with a twist. He's actually a party guy. This long hair. I'll send you a copy of this at some point.
This is basically them.
Yeah. and he has a silver tooth that says love on it.
That reminds me of like Harry's gold tooth though from a Home Alone.
Yeah. It's more of like
Harry, your gold tooth. You're missing a golden tooth.
You're missing some teeth.
Yeah, I forgot. You're missing some teeth.
He's like, my gold tooth.
I'll kill him.
But yeah, it's a very hilarious film. Definitely check it out. So it's from 1982.
I actually can't lie to you. I almost messed up the "I'll kill him" quote from Mickey 17 when he's like, "I don't like you, but I'm you. I'm not you. I'm gonna kill you."
The Blu-ray has no features on it.
Of course, it's Olive Films. It's gonna be bare bones.
Yeah. And then Wicked on 4K.
Great movie.
Masterpiece. Great movie. And I like the slipcover. Nice and
I kind of wish they added a bit more shine to it.
There's a little shine in the background though.
I know, but they didn't add enough to it. They didn't add enough sparkle to it.
Yeah. So it's good. Great performances from Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Amazing chemistry with them characters, with Glinda and Alphaba. And I can't wait for the sequel in November.
I was so sad when it was over though, because that's when I was like, oh fuck, I gotta wait a whole year for the next one.
But what made it good was at the end, my theater gave it an applause.
I wish my theater did that.
That sucks.
They barely ever do that anymore. The one that I remember them doing it for was for Top Gun Maverick, and because I was the first one to stand up and applaud, and then my theater joined me because they were like, "Yes, it's so good!" Like they joined me for it,
yeah,
because I was so happy.
Yeah,
after it was over.
For Wicked, they were just cheering and clapping after it was over. And what you described when you said, "Oh, we wish your theater did the same," that's how my theater was when I saw Avengers Endgame.
What, literally, dead?
Yeah, dead. Literally no reaction when everybody was being brought back, and then when Chris Evans goes, "Avengers," assemble. No reactions, folks. That's 100% true. I was disappointed because
Hopefully, we can get some reactions during Mickey 17.
yeah,
Fingers crossed. I'm still trying. You really should gather a group of your friends to go see that, because I want you to see what they think of the movie, because that's what I'm gonna do.
I go to I go to the theater by myself mostly. The only time I'll go with some friends is if it's a Marvel or DC film, or if it's a film they're interested in.
Just like just show them the trailer for Mickey 17. It'll catch their attention. Like, because I mean, come on, dude. Every single time he dies, he gets cloned. Perfect concept.
This edition has the theatrical and the sing-along version of the film. It has deleted and set extended scenes, making of, and 2 commentaries with the director, John M. Cho, and Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
I know they did the close up of Perry Nemiroff stuff at the theater with John M. Chu, Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, and Jeff Goldblum as well. I mean, love seeing Jeff Goldblum as the Wizard, though.
Perfect casting for the Wizard.
Yes, I mean, I can't think of any better casting than Jeff Goldblum. Dino DNA. I gave it a call.
And last but not least, The Substance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After a month of waiting, because Amazon, I pre-ordered this, and Amazon ended up saying, "Oh, we have no more in stock," and literally had to cancel my pre-order of this. And then they got in more copies, and it said, "Oh, we're not going to ship it until 1 to 2 weeks." So
yeah, fuck off.
Finally got in a copy, and it is a great film. It's one of my favorite films of last year. Actually, my top 5 favorite films of last year. Just good performance from Demi Moore. Good performance from the pretty Margaret Qualley. She is smoking in this film.
Oh, for sure.
And also Dennis Quaid. If you want to see Dennis Quaid, chewing on
lobster. I thought it was lobster.
Lobster. Yeah.
I think I was thinking it was lobster.
If you want to see Dennis Quaid chewing on lobster, it's the film to check out.
But that is Dennis Quaid's best performance in a long time.
Yeah. And it's also a body horror classic. And yes, I'll agree. This will be a future classic, and future movies will be taking stuff from this.
Like, I know I cannot show my parents that movie. They will puke watching that movie. Like, I can tell you, they will gag and they will turn this movie off. Like, I guarantee you that's what they'll do watching The Substance.
You should just say, I'll pay you guys $200 if you sit and watch this film.
No, they're not going to do it. I can't do that because
just tell them it's not gross. Like, don't even show them the cover.
No, I can't do that.
No,
I'm not that kind of shit.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But all right, I guess I'll show my stuff.
But yeah, the only feature it has on here is a featurette. So that's it. But it is nominated for Oscars.
Thank you, Academy. You recognize some horror movies.
Yep.
All right, so I guess I'll show my stuff. So I did get Walking Dead season 3 and season 5 since I'm still working to complete the set. I did really like season 3, even though I was starting to fall off just a little bit with where they were going, because they extended this whole storyline that went through to season 4, which is, I still like season 4 quite a bit, but they still were kind of losing me just a little bit.
Can we just say that the prison is the best setting in the series?
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at that right there. There you go. And then season 5, which is actually my favorite season of the show. Absolutely love season 5.
You know, it's funny. I did not watch the show when it was on, like when it debuted. And my friends would tell me, "Oh, you gotta watch the show. You gotta watch the show." So I binged it. I binged season 1, and then I went into season 2, and I was ready by the time season 3 debuted.
I don't know why everybody shits on season 2 though. Season 2 is one of the best seasons of the show.
It's the best season to me as well. Like I like the whole thing with them being on the farm and what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. Shane, played by
Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll just say I love
John Berthol was good in that season as well.
I love this lenticular cover though.
That is a nice lenticular cover there.
Yeah, like when I saw it there, I was like, yeah, I gotta get this then. And plus it was like $10.
Nice. I do want to get the complete series.
I'm still working to get the rest of the season.
That one set.
Yeah, but as of right now, I got like 5 seasons left to go. I got 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10.
I think I have 1, 2, 4. I think I'm not too sure.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 11. So, I really got to get my game back together and complete the set. All right, then we got The Kid. Vincent D'Onofrio directed movie starring Ethan Hawke. Speaking of Ethan Hawke, Predestination. Then we got Overlord, Nazi zombie movie.
That's one film that's on my watch list. I wish I saw that film when it came out in the theater.
It's really fun. We got That Thing You Do, written and directed by Tom Hanks.
That's an interesting film, though, from its description.
Yeah,
I think I might have Overlord in my collection. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, there we go. Mortal Kombat.
Such a fun film.
And I actually did get a replacement case for this because the case that originally came with it was in pretty rough shape. There was like a hole in the case right here, and this part like right here would not close.
Oh wow.
So the plastic around it was incredibly dirty.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, I wanted to mention, did you see the new poster with Carl Urban as Johnny Cage?
That's incredible, dude. Cannot wait for that sequel.
At first, when Mike sent that in the chat, I was like, is this a fake poster? And he was like, no, it's real. And then I went online and searched for it. I was like, wow, they did actually a good job in promoting Johnny Cage character for the second film.
Yeah, and I do like this movie, but I definitely do prefer the remake, for sure. Like I prefer the remake.
Yeah, the remake I really like. People bitching like, oh, there's no tournament in it. You understand that they're building.
This is build up for the tournament that we're getting in Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, you need to have the characters and get to know them. You can't just jump into the film and with very little character development and just be like, oh, here you go, here's the tournament.
Yeah.
The film gets too much hate. And I like the fight between Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hopefully we get a trailer soon for the second one.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, then we got Old Man and the Gun. A hood classic right here in Boys in the Hood.
I still got to check that out.
Here's my favorite Richard Linklater movie. And no, it's not School of Rock. And it's not Dazed and Confused. It's actually A Scanner Darkly.
I have that, and I haven't watched it.
Yes, this is actually my favorite Richard Linklater movie, is A Scanner Darkly.
I'll check that out.
I freaking adore this movie. And this Blu-ray is not very easy to find. So
You know where I got that at?
eBay. Book off.
Nope. Book off.
How much did you pay for that?
I paid. Let's see if I have. I got to search in my video for it.
So I'm trying to remember how much I paid for it. I paid about $21 for this. Yeah, this thing is not cheap, but it was like $14 or no, $15 on eBay.
I think I paid it cheap. It's not like the Dead Zone one. The Dead Zone one, it was $30 because of it being a Scream Factory release.
Right.
But yeah, I saw the trailer for Scanner Darkly, and I like the animation in it.
It definitely gives you a lot of vibes of stuff like Archer when you watch it. Like when you look at the animation and shit like that, you immediately think Archer. Like Archer was like inspired by this.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
But you can tell. But can you at least admit to me though that this animation style will remind you of Archer?
I've seen like pictures of Archer, and I will agree. Yeah.
So basically the animation is Archer before Archer was a thing.
I will definitely check that out.
Then here's the Painted Veil, which is the English title right here. But this is a German release. But the English title is down here, which is the Painted Veil. But yeah, this is a German release, but it is region free. All right, then we got Bottle Rocket on Criterion, Wes Anderson film. Young Guns, VHS Beyond with this glorious slipcover.
Yeah, I like that.
Love that.
Cover. I still have yet to watch 85.
We got The Blob.
That's on my watch list.
Wait, I'll do this for you.
That's a Scream Factory release, right?
Yep, and it's a complete image right here with the steelbook.
You know what? I might pick up that steelbook at some point.
And we got the steelbook of Blade.
That's a badass cover.
Love that.
And I only seen clips of that film.
All right, and then we got the Digibook 4K of All Quiet on the Western Front.
Netflix film.
Released on physical media, but it's actually a really good movie. It was a Best Picture contender.
Stranger Things. I mean, Netflix. Where are the rest of Stranger Things?
All right, then we got the Scream Factory release of Ghost of Mars on 4K.
My copy of Vampires will be coming Thursday.
Awesome. Yep. So got that one.
How is Ghost of Mars?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's not a great John Carpenter flick. But Michael showed this one a little bit earlier, but I also did buy the Substance on 4K.
Yes.
It just came for me today, so thank you, Amazon.
Amazon, you gotta work on not delaying releases like that.
Yeah, but great movie. Glad it's nominated for Best Picture. Speaking of Best Picture nominees, here's Wicked.
Which I hope that's the Best Picture win.
Speaking of other Best Picture nominees, we have the 4K of Conclave. So yeah, this finally did get a 4K release. I don't know why they delayed on that for some reason.
I have not watched Conclave, but I've heard good things about it.
I might send might send this to you.
My friend actually watched it. My friend who lives in Chile watched it in the theater. I think it's still out in the theater over there.
Yeah, but not in the U.S. anymore. But
yeah,
it'll be back in theaters for Oscar movie week, though. I know that much at least.
There's definitely going to be re-releases of Oscar contenders in theaters.
And this is one of them. So, but and yeah, I actually just got a couple of these today, and I haven't even opened them. So, like,
and yes, folks, he's not buying Emilia Perez, so don't think that. And another Oscar contender.
Yeah, so these three I just got today. So, yeah, Ghost of Mars, The Substance, and Conclave. I got these today. Nice. But yeah, I'll send you a copy of Conclave. so we can get caught up on some of these Best Picture nominees. But guys, that's it. That is our show tonight. Not as long as it has been for some of our other episodes, but
still decent.
Good to kick back a little bit and not make it as long. Let's see. Oh, last minute news. It says Captain America Brave New World will throw his mighty shield around the globe to $190 million opening.
Wow.
I shit you not.
There you go. Thanks to Noah.
Yep. Noah, you're the best, brother. But yeah, pretty crazy. But of course, you guys know where to find Michael, and of course, stay tuned for his next episode of the Bell Call podcast, whenever that might be.
Probably be next week.
Yeah, because I don't really think there's really that much to talk about for.
Well, there is much to talk about, but I gotta work tomorrow till like 7:45 because normally me and Noah go live at 7 or 6:50 like that. But
yeah, but
push it back for the next week, and there'll be a lot more stuff to talk about.
For sure. But thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been a real blast. So we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
See you guys.